Hey YouTube, it's Michelle. I just wanted to make a video. This month, it's May, as you all know, is Mental Health Awareness Month. And one thing I wanted to do was to make a video about some myths about mental disorders, and I wanted to give my 2 cents in on them. So, one of the most common myths about mental illnesses is that like, it says, I can't do anything for someone with a mental health need. A lot of people feel that they can't do anything when somebody comes up to them and tells them, like, they're schizophrenic, or they're bipolar, or they have an eating disorder, or they're depressed. One thing that you can do is know that there is something you can do. You can be very supportive and talk to them, like, in a kind and nurturing manner, and not like make them seem like they're crazy or different because they have a mental disorder, because mental disorders are actually very common, which is actually leading into the next myth. They kind of go hand in hand, is mental illnesses cannot affect me, which actually isn't true at all, because it's like 1 in 17 people has a mental illness, and almost every family in America is either affected or knows somebody affected by mental illness. And so it's not like it won't affect you, or someone in your life will be affected by mental illness and there's nothing you can do about it. It's someone you know will suffer from some type of mental disorder, and you can be there for them and just be a supportive friend, parent, or sibling, and just make sure that they know that you're there for them and that they can come to you and talk whenever they need to, because mental disorders are often very hard to deal with, because obviously it's mental, so everything's in your mind, and you can be like attacking yourself. In my case, with my eating disorder, it's like you can be abusing yourself in your mind, and so they often sometimes can't think rationally, and need the support and friendships of others. But one thing that I do want to say is that if you have a mental disorder, there's nothing to be ashamed of it, and that doesn't mean that you're any less of a person. It just means that you deal differently with things than other people. Another myth that people have about mental disorders is that people who are depressed could just snap out of it if they tried hard enough. Which a lot of people sometimes think that you can do that you can just get over it. Like, if you're depressed, like, do something happy, or that makes you happy, or if you have an eating disorder, just eat a sandwich, or, like, I don't know. The other ones, I don't really know a lot about, because I don't have schizophrenia or bipolar, but I know, like, they think that you can just, like, get over it, and they think that it's like you're inflicting upon yourself. But the thing is, they don't understand that it's a mental disorder, and that means that the thoughts in your mind are like misconstrued, and so you can't even like think fully all the time. I mean, like, you are thinking, but it gets hard, and like one of the reasons that mental illnesses are so hard to overcome is because people don't understand them. So, yeah, basically that's all I wanted to say about that, except one thing going off of if they tried hard enough is that it takes a long time for recovery. So if you, like me, have been in recovery for like over half a year, and you're still not recovered, don't beat yourself up about that, because mental illnesses take a while to recover from, and it can vary from person to person. And the final myth that I had selected was the myth that people with mental health needs, even those who have recovered, tend to be second-rate workers, which actually isn't true. Again, going back, because I have a background with eating disorders, is people with like anorexia, bulimia, they actually are smarter when they're recovered, because a lot of the times people with mental illnesses, especially eating disorders, are looking for perfection. So you focus all the time on like your grades, and you want to be like the best student, and you need to have an A. And so normally the grades of somebody with a mental disorder stay high because they're looking for that sense of perfection until they're fully consumed by the disorder, and then they grades start to drop. But most of the time, once they're recovered, they are harder working than the average person, and they most likely are like the leaders of the group. So yeah. Okay, basically that is all I had for this video. If you guys had anything else you guys wanted me to talk about or mention, just let me know. I'm going to do a video soon about kind of just like my May update, for my monthly updates, how I'm doing. Yeah, so other than that, I hope you guys all have a wonderful week. And for those of you who have AP testing in this first week of Mental Health Week, Mental Health Month, I hope that you know that yes, they can drive you crazy, but you can deal with them. I personally have an AP test coming up, so that's about it. I think that's it for now, and I will see you guys and talk to you later. Okay, bye.